Brass radio, you don't know. Pop the good music. Play them.
No cigarette smoking in my room. I still want more. SFM radio play good tune. Oh, I flee unto thee to hide me. Cause me to hear thy love and kindness. For indeed you I trust. Cause me walk in thy way. For I lift up my soul right up to thee. Teach me to do thy will, for thou art my God, thy spirit is good. Lead me in uprightness.
Check. Yeah, greetings and welcome, come well. So big shout goes out to Lady Leo and her wonderful guest.
For I lift up my soul right up to thee. Teach me.
Yes, as I said, Dr. Mumbi, wonderful. Thank you for that wonderful knowledge. And of course, the wonderful music that you've actually produced and ting. Excellent. Keep up the good work.
In uprightness. Now just stand in the congregation of the mighty. Judge among the gods of the earth. How long will judge unjustly and accept the person of the wicked? Now defend the poor and fatherless, judge. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked, I beg you. For they know not, neither do they understand, they walk on in darkness. All the foundation of this earth are out of course.
Yeah, greetings and welcome to Bless Radio. Just taking you through for a little bit of time. Yeah, so that was the Lady Leo show, actually the community show. What's it called? Community show, isn't it? Oh, information community show. Yeah, and that's each and every Friday from 6 to 8. If you want to know the information what's going on in London, yeah man, check out that show there. You might learn something still, you know what I mean? But you will learn something actually. So as we move along, well, this is the show we call Make We Talk the Ting. You know what I mean? And we're going to talk the ting. You know what I mean? Last week was talking the ting. What was it talking about last week? I will look at different things still. I can't remember what I was talking about last week actually. You know what I mean? But we was talking the ting anyway. We're going to talk the ting again today. Yeah, we was talking about the housing people and certain little things where they are segregating black people from renting properties. And they're not renting properties to black people. And there was a profile done by the BBC where they went undercover into certain agencies with black people. Say, have you got a room to rent? They said, oh no, I'm sorry, we ain't got none. And they sent a white person in within 15 minutes for the same property, and the property was available. So that's what we was talking about last week, some little things like that. We could talk the ting, right? So we're gonna talk the ting again today, and hopefully we'll just do it in a way that we don't offend nobody, but the truth is the truth. So each and every Friday from 8 to 10 we're gonna talk the ting with word, power and sound.
My people rise up, it's not too late now. Kill them with words, power and sound. King Selassie, I am away the crown, so them can't come around. Yeah. Them never
and righteousness spreading at the air. Live your life in confidence and don't live in a fear, but still you have to be there. When Jah flash him lightning and roll thunder, tell Babylon them time is over. When we tried the buckle, we tried it sober, while some man sell out for Benz and Rover. So now make them tap in all your elements. Remember where you're from, Africa is there. You know them walk around and they don't really care. So me have to tell them, yeah. My people rise up, it's not too late now. Kill them with words, power and sound. King Selassie, I him wear the crown, so them can't come around, yeah. My people rise up, it's not too late now. Kill them with words, power and sound. King Selassie, I him wear the crown, so them can't come around, yeah. Africa, the motherland, we need to go. Make sure you walk with good seeds for soul. Education is the key, me I make you know. The energy where royal sound send it never low. Yo, when some people wake up, the stress will hit them head and bust them brain up. Cause them have the gun at them side and aim up. But now somebody's game's up, yeah. Put down the gun first. Tired fi see too much casket and hearse. Can't forget the Babylon that treat we like nerds. So have the earth. My people rise up, it's not too late now. Kill them with words, power and sound. King Selassie, I him wear the crown, so them can't come around, yeah. My people rise up, it's not too late now. Kill them with words, power and sound. King Selassie, I him wear the crown, so them can't come around, yeah. No, yeah. No. My people rise up, it's not too late now. Kill them with words, power and sound. King Selassie, I him wear the crown, so them can't come around, yeah. My people rise up, it's not too late now. Kill them with words, power and sound. King Selassie, I him wear the crown, so them can't come around, yeah. Them never want listen and them never want hear. Make love and righteousness spreading at the ear. Live your life in confidence.
It's all about the word, power and sound.
You have to.
In the beginning was the word. The word was life. Yeah, man. God is life. So the word is power. The word is sound. The word is vibration. The word is like a two-edged sword. You know what I mean? The word can cut you to pieces. And words can heal you. Words can bring you up, and words can bring you down. Words is power.
Tired fi see too much casket and earth.
Rootstep Show. Listen.
The lion in a concrete jungle. Them time me say the lion be humble.
Yes, yes.
Mind them no trip nor stumble. Yo, one day Babylon going to crumble. When them see the works of Selassie, them humble. When them all a speak, the boy them mumble. Them is Babylon fall down, and you no see a Rasta man them wear the crown. Mighty king, Babylon fall down. And you no see a Rasta man and them wear the crown. Yo, them a fret, them a worry, them a fret, yeah. When the Rasta man a come, them a fret, them a worry, them a fret, yeah. Them hear the naya beat the drum, jump to the beat, jump to the rhythm. Rasta man da, deal with no schism, neither no schism. Yeah, remember say Selassie I we praise him. Sing again. Babylon fall down, and you no see a Rasta man them wear the crown. Mighty king, Babylon fall down, and you no see a Rasta man them wear the crown. Come before the king with singing, yeah. Come before the king with chanting. Come with a merry heart, yes a light heart, yeah. And with nothing heavy, yeah. We must live together, brother and sister. In a dispensation, yo, we have to realize, we have to really sight up. In a this vibration again, yo, Babylon fall down, and you no see a Rasta man them wear the crown. Mighty king, Babylon fall down, and you no see them a wear all the crown. Lion in a jungle, them time the Babylonian humble. Them feel my know them trip and stumble. One day Babylon going to crumble. Look how them humble, lion in a jungle. Them time Babylonians humble. You don't know how them trip and stumble, but we know yes, we sure yes. Babylon going to crumble. Yeah, Babylon fall down, and you no see a Rasta man and them wear the crown. Mighty king, Babylon fall down, and you no see a Rasta man them wear the crown. Yeah, Babylon fall down, and you no see a Rasta man them wear the crown. Then I sing, that is what the Rasta you chanting. That is what the people them wanting. I show them peace and love is a serious thing. Yeah.
Chat call Babylon Fall Down and the personal bridge and Kenny Nuts World Tight, all the crew, Mackie Banton and all the massive Sister Mary, Sister Ascala, and all the massive them, Professor. Yeah, so as we move along, this one, Royal Salute. This one is by Nishwa Dada. And then for those who are listening, you listen to blessradio.org. And this is the show we call Make We Talk the Ting. I've got a couple of things I wanted to talk about today, so I'm also check the thing and see what I write down and that, but I didn't do too much. I was going to actually talk about King James and to give you some evidence to make you understand from my research that King James is a black man. Definitely, yeah. And also from my research, he's been accused of so much things, homosexual, this, that, and all different kind of things. But you have to bear in mind who write this history. You understand? And there's so much different things that have been said about the man that I had to go and find out for myself. So my information has led me to a different kind of thing. So yeah, that is a long show. I don't know if we'll be able to do that because that is like really just a whole heap of information that I actually gathered together for that. You know what I mean? So I might do that. I might just talk about something else. But before that, we're going to play this tune, Nishwa Dada. See?
Remembering the king and queen of Ethiopia, Empress Menen, Empress Selassie, true harmony. Born as Makonnen in the region of Gora, hymnline back from King Solomon and Queen of Sheba. Say, miracle done by this young master. Later he might fight one of the biggest disasters. Say him born as a prince in Ethiopia, but him a true royal king ever since creation. Set the flame without causing any war. Equal rights him a preach by far.
Hold tight the WhatsApp crew.
Who I watch for I and I. It is him who I praise every time. Selassie, it is him who I watch for I and I. Hail the King of Kings each and every time. It is him who I watch for I and I. It is him who I praise every time. Selassie, it is him who I watch for I and I. Hail the King, the conquering lion. Remembering the king, we not go forget the queen. She a royal majestic, called Empress Menen. Spiritual strong, yes, he bright determined. Come to raise up the frequency of power feminine. School, church, and promote social living. Leading the country when the emperor fighting. Hail the queen of kings, I team you Ali. We salute Queen Omega in all humility. She will take care of I and I. Queen Omega, she who I praise every time. Empress Menen, she will take care of I and I. Queen Omega, hail the queen of queens each and every time. It is she who take care of I and I. Queen Omega, it is she who I praise all the time. Empress Menen, it is she who take care of I and I. Queen Omega, hail the queen of kings, I tell you what. Working for development and not decadence. To I and I, it's dignity, what them I represent. Say, liberty come when I reach consciousness. 72 of them about before divine presence. Education is a must, we come with high intelligence. With what other every word and act we have to express is Alpha, Omega, energy, omnipotent, the universal light in I am manifest. It is him who I watch for I and I. It is him who I praise every time. Selassie, it is him who I watch for I and I. Hail the King of Kings each and every time. It is she who take care of I and I. Queen Omega, it is she who I praise all the time. Empress Menen, it is she who take care of I and I. Queen Omega, follow me righteous one each and every time. King Selassie, mighty, mighty, mighty. Come here, no bound,
Counteraction 2. What to other high grade crew? Hey, yo. Yeah. Alright, before we go into that thing then, talking about the high grade, yeah. Remember we said make we talk the thing, so I'm gonna stop certain tunes and make me remind me of certain things. Yes. Make we talk the thing before we play this tune. My high grade smokers and my brethren and sisters who indulge in such activities. I want to know for no. Say you have to be careful what you're smoking, yeah, because they've been putting some things. I gotta get the name of it. I should come with the proper documentation that I got for this thing. But I have got it, but I have to go and get it. I'm not gonna go and get it because it just come up to me. Right. The weed that you're smoking, enough of it has got this chemical in it. There's 2 chemicals that is in the weed, yeah. And these chemicals was tested on. No, actually, the chemical was put in the water. Yes, that's what it was. The chemical was put into the water, yeah. And when they put it in the water, you have the man frog, woman frog, all different kind of frog, mommy frog, daddy frog, baby frog, all top pole are swimming at the thing and wait to expand. Right, that's what's going on in this little swimming pool or this pond, yeah. They put the chemical in the pond, yeah. So what happened now? The man frog, at some point in time, turn around and say, yo, we don't want no woman frog again, you know. We want a man frog. So actually the man frog started to jump onto the next man then frog and started to ignore the women. This is the chemical that they put in the water, yeah? After a while, the man frog start get feminine things and this what is testosterone and all these things start change up. This is what they put in the water, and this is what happened to the frog. Yeah. So they took this thing and then put this thing in the weed. Yes, then put it in the weed. So when the ones them going out there buying skunk and all these kind of things, and we don't know, so that is not weed. That is a hybrid thing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that is like a clone weed. That's not even a clone weed. That's not even weed. You can't class it as weed. Yeah, it's not herbs. Yeah, God never make that. You understand? That just come up the other day. So basically, there's a lot of herbs that they put in this thing in, and it's actually genetically modified into the seed. So even if you think, say, you're going to grow your own, you better know, say, your seed come from a good, well, not your seed, but the seed of the plant come from a good place. You know what I mean? Because it's very hard to get the organic ones. So whether you think you have the organic or not, I don't think you do. So this is one of the things that's happening with the herbs and things, because them know say we love the herbs, most of we anyway, whether you drink it, or whether you burn it, or however you do with it. You know what I mean? But they're putting this thing in the herbs, yeah? And check it out for yourself. Don't take my advice about it. I'm just giving you some things so you can go talk the thing to your friend and find out if it's true, right? So this one goes out to all those people who have this thing in the herbs that turning man into woman and woman into man, yeah? So you know what I mean? If you're burning your herbs and thing and you're looking at your brethren and you feel, say, yo, that means it's the weed, yeah? Remember me tell you that. It's the weed. That shit where. You know what I mean? Simple things. And it sounds strange, you know. It really does, but it's true. It's true. Yeah? All right, so make we move along. Make we talk the thing. We got some other things to talk about as well. The church pastor them. Why, what can I say? What can I say? Anyway, make we move and play this tune here, yeah? So be careful about your blazing. You know what I mean? It is just directly. And even the girl them a blaze the weed, some of them might just end up start growing a little beard and start want to dress more macho and start want to be like the man them and start want to feel like the man them and do man them things, yeah? It might be the herbs in you turning you into a man. Right, real talk. So, this one goes out to my high-grade smokers, okay?
We know one on
So type of texting crew.
high-grade man a born. Strictly high-grade man a born. A strictly high-grade man a born. From a bush weed we know one on. Come on and give me the weed, just give me the weed, just give me the weed. I eat me happy like. If me nah no weed, me can't eat, me nah no appetite. Legalize the ganja and the world would be happy like. Right now it no matter if you're black or white. Cause the herb and the healing is the healing of the nation. Cut out your rumors and your false allegations. All around the world they want the legalization. Cause it's not the food of meditation. Man and the highest grade.
Big shout goes out to Jerry Curl. Wagwan.
Yo, don't give me money for no high-grade marijuana. That's the only thing we smoke up on the corner.
Yes.
The highest grade. We want the highest grade.
Yeah, greetings, Rasta. Greetings.
When we like
Greetings, Jerry Curl. Wagwan.
in a Ghana, that's the only strain we bring in from the farmer. Yeah, and the Rasta love the original, the Chinese pipe. Good turn, let the bread get the highest right. In front police station, Rasta ganja line. So we no care what Buckingham Palace like. Love the weed from Jamaica, California and Amsterdam. When they jumping and me head is like them sound a bomb. Yo, that weed that strong, the feelings too right to be wrong. So come on
that was the highest grade. You don't know. You know what I mean? So we're gonna just play a couple more music and thing. This one is called, I could have mixed it in still there, but this show is called Make We Talk the Ting. Also the Rootstep Ting. I am the Rootstep Master. Give me a style called the Rootstep Ting. Mix up and ting. Just passing through, just setting a ting trendsetter. You don't know. Alright, so this one's a nice little meditating. This one is called Power. You know what I mean? Come and know, so we all have power right now. So yeah, the power is within you. Alright, so we could talk the thing. We're going to talk a little bit about, actually I think I should play some more music before we talk the thing. Yeah, yeah, play some more music. This one is called Power. So this one is from the foreign things overseas. Make you overstand, say yeah. Europe and all them people, they have latch on to this thing, you know. Wonder why. But I'm still a learn. They're still learning. That's for us to teach them, see? We move along.
This is a
movement
of your people.
We're
tired of the tenement. We're going to the continent. We're leaving the West.
Track called Movement. Time for move.
One hand, east, west, and north and south.
What type of pump it up crew?
King about bringing the people together, under one umbrella. From the ancient tradition to So why can't we get along now? With this a militant movement? Yes, it's a radical movement now. A vibrant movement. A Rastafari are the president. A worldwide movement. An international appeasement.
That's what's going on.
To the present.
Your people is waking up. What a wonderful thing.
So the 12 tribe of Israel and the ancient Naya being there. Even the Baba Shante, some Bale, some Abongo Nati. Say they're looking to the promised land from whence cometh Jael. In this time of redemption, yeah, Jah guide us along the way. It's a militant movement. And it's a vibrant movement, a radical movement. King Selassie as the president. Well, it's a worldwide movement. International appeasement, yeah. From the past to the present. King Selassie as the president. We're going to the continent, yeah. Tired of the tenement in a Babylon world, Lord. Too much depression gathering on the continent, yeah. It's imminent, yeah. It's imminent.
We can mix it up,
Time.
or we can just go out chill. Watch this.
East, west, and north and south. It's a movement the people talking about. Bringing everyone together under one umbrella. From the ancient tradition to now it's regulations, yeah. We all got to sing one song. Why can't we do it together, yeah? It's a militant movement, a vibrant movement, a radical movement. Rastafari is the president, international movement, a worldwide appeasement. From the past to the present, one Lord of love, one King of kings, international movement of the people, a worldwide movement of the
Rootstep Culture, I'm on supply. True. But to you talk about Sister Carl, Sister Omar. Yeah, man, check her out, people. Check her out, man. She'll go on with some things. Yes, there's a sister called Sister Omar in America, yeah. And I'm so happy now them just grab this little girl. It's a refugee. She came to America as a refugee. But as a refugee, coming to a strange land, you're gonna lap up everything you can. And she did. Trust me, she did. She lapped up so much that she became a Senate. Otherwise, she come sit at a seat on the House of Congress. I'm a refugee from Somalia all the way to America. I sit up on the seat of Congress. And they thought she was a harmless little thing. But when you look at her, you know, she just looked just like, oh, she's not gonna cause no harm. But I tell you something, you know, you never underestimate a woman. Let me tell you this. Yeah, I think called Small Axe chop down big tree. But them let a Small Axe in, and she chopped down some big tree. I don't know if you'd like to hear a clip from it. No, it's a bit too, what you call it, too politics for me still, yeah. But what she did there, she went into there and she asked some questions to these people and thing, and she turned over the place. They never liked the questions that she was asking them. So in that case there, they kind of regret letting her in. You know what I mean? And they must say that she is what them call her, anti-Semite. Brethren, what I tell you about this anti-Semite? I know auntie named Semite. So when they call upon anti-Semite, you tell her for go on about our business, because every little thing you say about certain people, they call them auntie. You know what I mean? I say, you are anti-Semite. Yeah, this, that. I don't even know. It's only one people on the planet use that term, you know. And it's only one people on the planet that will offend. That little term there. That to me, that's like saying racist, but you're saying you're racist to a certain group of people. You know, when you say something about a certain group of people and they disagree with it, you're anti-Semite. So what is the so if you say something and they agree with it, do they call you, yeah man, you're a Semite, man, you're a Semite, go on. They don't say nothing when you say something positive, but when you say something negative, you're anti. But I'm not going to go too much into that. All I'm going to say is this Sister Omar, she turn up things, turn over things, rip up things, and in other place. She asked some decent questions, yeah, because her well-being is about all the bag of money them have. Yeah, spend so much money upon war, but you need to look after your own people. That's basically what she's saying. You know what I mean? Are you looking after your own people? Are you following the right procedures that is laid down for looking after your own people and for how you deal with other people? Like when you go to stop a war or to stop some bad thing go on. Are you following procedures? That's the kind of questions she's asking them. But boy, they never like it. So yeah man, if you don't have nothing for though, or if you want something for though, check out the Sister Omar. And just see basically how they're targeting this woman in a way. And what you might not find out is that they try to assassinate her already. already they try to take her out, but the Most High guiding her and protecting her for real. You know what I mean? And a lot of women are getting into this Congress thing. A lot of women are kind of like speaking, like they're rising up and they're talking and they're being a bit fearless about it too. You know what I mean? Because the man them must have smoked too much weed, and the weed them I turn them the other way. It's some of the weed anyway. Yeah. Them just, I don't know what's happening with some of them. There is some soldiers out there still holding up the thing for real, but the woman them, maybe it's the woman's them time to move forward. You know what I mean? And boy, they're moving forward. So check her out and see what she's up to. And she, as the thing about it is, when she upset the people them in a Congress, what she was saying was kind of correct-ish. Yeah, I say ish because I said the wrong with them. I say, yo, the man up on the radio, anti-Semite, slew him. I mean, I don't want them to tell me that, but I'm in a business there still. But you know, just make it a bit more interesting, right? So, what she did, she upset the thing so much, but she taught the truth still, yeah. And so, basically, true says them I call her anti-Semite. There is a certain amount of people that agrees with her. And she is now getting some Jewish support from the big hat Jew them, you know, the one them that wear the square upon them head. Them one there. She getting some support. Some of them kind of like check for what she's saying. And the Jewish women them, enough of them. Some of them, you know, the hater one them are going to hate. But you see the other one them will get beat down and down. You know the one them that's always stuck in the kitchen? Them one, they come out and they say, yes, she is saying the right thing. And you know what I mean? They got a voice because they can't say anything, some of these women. Some of them don't have no voice. So for a woman, yeah, regardless of where she come from, to speak up and say something about how people are conducting themselves as far as going into a land and capturing a land and how you deal with the people, you know what I mean? She's saying certain things. You know what I mean? I know a lot of you ain't interested in the politics and this, but it's not so much to listen to the war bits, but it's just the reaction of how the community is getting, that their community is kind of getting pulled left and right now, because some is agreeing with her and some of them are really on her side, and that is not what anybody expected to happen when they put her in the Congress. They could thought she was going to come in there as a little slim woman and we're going to talk about women's lib. Why are not the women getting this? And what about childcare? What's going on with childcare and this and that and hospital, our needs in hospital? They thought she was going to come with something like that. Brethren, she come in there on her first day and start talk about the war in Palestine. When she start asking the man the question, the man jaw lick the floor. I know it not get back up. You understand? Somebody have to come in and lift him up and put him jaw back, because I know him not even answer the question. But she are going with things. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, just guide and protect her. So that is Sister Omar. Yeah. So as we're gonna move into this meditation thing, we're gonna talk the thing, we're gonna talk some little more of what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? And trust me, I know what's going on in the world. I know, I tell you something. Anyway, what else can I show you? I've got a little bit to write down and show you, but still check that out as well. And I've just told you not too long ago about the herbs them putting some estrogen something. I tell you what the thing is in. The thing what they're putting in the herbs here is the same thing that is in the women contraceptive injection. Yeah, the injection where you inject in your bottom, and that's supposed to last for half a year. That same thing is in the weed. All right. So no, you don't have to buy no condom. Just smoke certain skunk weed and you're safe-ish. So the condom price gone down. Because man then find the weed to do the same thing. But they don't know that they're using the weed to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Some man them, you save money-ish. But it may cost you your life. Because the thing that they're putting in this thing is actually kills plants. It kills plants. And we are near to nature, so if you're gonna have that in your body, it might cause some effect. Maybe it's in some of the things that will happen now. Maybe you blaze weed and realize say you lose weight or this or that or something funny or go on. But you just ignore it. Don't ignore it. If your instinct, just like the spider boy, if your instinct start tingling, and if your conscience tells you, no man, this ain't right, don't ignore that little sign, you know. I tape on it and check it out for yourself. Okay, now it's enough times man blaze thing and realize it not right, man. Something not right with it. Dash it, we're gonna get our next one. It not right, man. Dash that, we're gonna get our next one. Aye, this one alright. Make a cup of tea. Be nice. Right, so just giving you the information. Make we talk the thing. Alright? Okay, moving into a nice mellow style. Watch this. So tight Sister Faye. All tight Sister L. Working hard. I'll tell you something. You make some hole in the paper, writing all day, working hard, man. So ITation style, blessradio.org, show a card. Yeah. Make we talk the thing. All tight stepper, what go on? All the South End crew, what go on? Yeah, you can check we out in a South End. What go on with things? Outside with Selector Rush Dragon the First Esquire. So we're keeping it on the meditation vibes. I'm going to be playing you some of the what they call the Abashanti originals. Yeah, I played some a while back. I'm going to play you some more after this one. And then make we talk the thing. Bless Radio, Rootstep Master. Track called Redemption. Yeah, what tight, Sister Faye? Yeah, earlier on we had Sister Mumbai. What they call Mumbai or Mumba? Yeah, I say Mumbi. Yeah, because it's M-U-B-I. Yeah. So she was on earlier on. Those who missed the show, she will be here again. I know she will be here again. Come and know something. I have to talk to her again. So she will be forwarding into the studio again. So hold tight, Sister Leo, for that. And hold tight all the people that put it together to make it possible for her to be here. To spread the African love to one and all. So today is a little meditation show. I look at whole heap of dub wise as well that we're gonna fling in, and we'll play some vocals in a little while as well. Yeah, so what's all the crew, another Roots and Culture dub wise tune. Let's play a couple of vocals and all that stuff. Right, we could talk the thing again. Right, what we got lined up for me? We could talk the thing this week. I bring my book in, but I'm not gonna read it. I'd rather just work off of the head top thing, you know what I mean? For real. So, another dubwise in progress. Here we go as we move like this. Blessradio.org. So to Iration crew, bless up. This one called, I'm not gonna tell you. Yeah, I'll take the bassline crew. So make we talk the thing. Alright. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about, alright, we're talking about the 7 wonders of life. Yeah, that's a strange thing to talk about, isn't it? Yeah. 7 wonders of life. I'm gonna play this dubwise in the background because we need to know what's going on. So, one of the 7 wonders of life, what I kind of think of is the wonders of life, you know what I mean? Right. The air that you breathe, because the man them come with the 7 wonders of the world like it's some big thing. And them I tell we what the 7 wonders of the world are, what they want us to see as the 7 wonders of the world, when there's a whole lot more greater things than what they're showing us, right? One of the 7 wonders of the world, what they're not showing you about, yeah, is there's a large tree in America, yeah. So the thing about it is somebody chopped down this tree. Now the tree, I'm going to tell you how this tree is. And this is one of the wonders of America, yeah, which they're not talk to you about. There's a tree in America which is about 7 miles wide. Yes, you hear that, 7 miles wide. And somebody chop it down. I mean, the top of it is flat, yeah? If a tree brought down, you will see where it breaks. But if it's just level off, nah, man. Check it out. Go on the internet and see what's going on. And go on Google Earth and you will see it. There's a massive tree there, but they don't make it. They don't tell you say it's a tree, but it's a tree. There's so much things that's going on in the world. The thing where the scriptures tell you about giants on the earth and all these things. These things are true. The giants them is on the earth for a long time ago, and some of them is still there. So Babylon come up with their own 7 wonders of the world. But I'm going to give you the 7 wonders of life. Well, there's more than 7 of them, but I'm going to give you about 7 of them anyway. One of the most important wonder of life is the air that you breathe, first of all, because without that, you can't live. Yeah? So we're talking about the 7 wonders of life. The air that you breathe is the most important thing, you know what I mean? Because without that, you can't speak. Word, sound, and power. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. And without air, there is no word. There's no vibration. So, the word and air, they kind of work together in a way. So, the air that you breathe is one of the 7 wonders of life. Number 2, light. Light. The light that shineth in the darkness. That's what you are. That's what we are, Jah people, or Yah people, or the children of the Most High. You are the light, the candle light that shineth in the darkness. So no matter what you try hide, it don't even make no sense, because you yourself is a light amongst the people of the earth. And light itself, what the Most High has given us from the sun, you know, the sky, which the man them are play with, yeah. Light, the stars that twinkle in the night. They don't even twinkle, they're just up there and they go around and then come back again. Yeah. I already said the sun, yeah, that we acknowledge as the one that giveth light, that makes everything grow upon the earth. Yeah. Also the moon that giveth a light at night. Yeah. So light, there's people that, as I said, there's people that's been living in caves for a long time. And these people wasn't in the light, so that means that their color start change, them eye color change, them ear change, everything change. They are in line with the climate that they're in. So if you like could leave a hot country and you go to a cold country, after a while your skin will go lighter. Yeah, I've seen that happen to many people, especially if you go a yard and you come back. When you go over there, you're black. When you come back over here, you change. You understand? So if you go to somewhere even colder than where you are now, do you think that you will change again? Most probably will do. But you need light. You know what I mean? You need light. Some people in them house here, and them have the curtain closed every day. No light come in. Most probably you'll end up going grey. Seriously, because your ear need light. Yeah, your eyeballs need light. You know what I mean? You need light. You know what I mean? The plants, without light, they change color, but they still grow. You understand what I'm saying? If you have a plant and you put it in a cupboard, yeah, no matter how green it may be, you put it in a cupboard, it will change. It will start getting lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter until it get kind of yellow. Even if you get a black bag, you ever have a black bag in the garden or something on the floor, you pick it up and underneath it's bare yellow spots, bits of plants, because they're in the dark. So that just shows you when something is in darkness, it loses its strength. You know what I'm saying? It loses its pigment, it loses its melanin also. Yeah, so light is a life-giving thing. That is one of the wonders of this creation on this earth what we're upon. All right, another wonder of life. We're talking about the 7 wonders of life. The next wonder of life is love. Without love, we can't survive. You know what I mean? You have to love something or someone. You know what I mean? Some people love to smoke. Smoke. It's not a good thing, but you keep them contented and them love to do that. Although it's not really what you're supposed to do. But the love itself, the energy of love, is a very powerful thing. You have to have it. That's my conclusion. There's people out there on their own that don't have it. There's the elderlies. That's why when you have old people around you who you know or in your family, you don't even check for them. You don't even check to yourself if they're okay. You know what I mean? Give them a knock on them door. Get their phone number. Give them a call now and again. You don't know what that means to someone who's on their own. And until you've experienced loneliness, some people die because of loneliness. Some people die because of lack of love. Yeah, some people do. They're heartbroken because they are lonely. You understand? You ever had a pet, yeah? What, like you can have 2 cats that grow together or 2 dogs that grow together, and one of them dies. The other one is lost in a way. It's affected. Sometimes that happens with animals. It even happens with plants. Yes, Faye, I hear you. I hear you, man. Relax. It happens with plants. You know what I mean? Sometimes plants are lonely. You understand? And sometimes they don't grow good. A big up Sister Faye for that information there. Sometimes they don't grow good. And when you put them together, they're not together like in the same pot, but just put them side by side. And because that little company, they start to flourish. You know what I mean? I've tried it in my garden. I had a pear tree. The pear tree grow a couple pear here and there now and again. So I say, all right then, you depend on a long thing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get an apple. What did I get next? Yeah, I got a apple tree. So I planted the apple tree next to the pear tree. Now what happened now? The pear tree now start produce more fruit than the apple tree. Like there's some kind of competition where I go on. I said, what is this? I said, that's strange. So what I did, I got a plum tree and I put the plum tree next to the apple tree. So I have the pear tree, who wasn't going with nothing, and then when I put the apple tree there, then it started going with something. But the apple tree wasn't really going in with too much. So I put a plum tree next to the apple tree, and now the apple tree is going in with something, but the plum tree is kind of like trying to catch up. It's amazing, isn't it? But I know so after a while the plum tree must probably pick up when them get used to the thing. But the plum tree was the outsider, it was the last one to come. So that togetherness, I realized there's a little competition between the plants them. I don't know if them are fighting for water, or if they're fighting for root space or what. But there is a change, you know what I mean, when plants are together. Love is a very powerful thing. You understand what I'm saying? If you love yourself, you can manifest and create so much things. You can be such a powerful person. There's some people out there that don't even know how to love themselves. They say they do, but they don't. You know? They don't, but they're trying. How can I give you a definition of someone that said they love themselves and they don't? But they don't. There's so much things you can say. Alright. It will come. It will come. Right. Right. We'll talk so the 7 wonders of life. So the first one is the air you breathe. Wonder of life. Second one, wonders of life, is light. You need light. The third wonder of life is love. Love. You need love. We need love. Everybody needs love. But as I said, there is some people on their own and they don't have nobody. So what they do, they turn to religion. They turn to spirituality. They turn to something outside of themselves so that they can get some kind of love. You know what I mean? Even the man who's on the street, who's homeless or who's broke and hungry, he needs a bit of love too. Talk to them. Give them a little cup of tea or give them a little change. Show some love. Some people don't even know how to show love. You understand what I'm saying? You have some people in a relationship and them say, yeah, them love them queen. But you don't take her out. You don't rub down her, you know, the crusty bit from the back of the heel. You don't give that a little rub and thing. That's love. You know what I mean? Massage her foot. You know what I mean? Even wash it. You know what I mean? Certain little things that we take for granted. You know what I mean? That sometimes you have a queen or you have a king and this person does so. Even a friend. Doesn't have to be in a relationship. But you can have somebody around that does so much for you out of love. But do you return the love? Do you notice how much time that person gives you? Do you notice it? Some people don't even notice it. Sometimes we give people too much of our time, so we're tired and we're drained and we end up in a pain and headache and all of these things. And they go to bed happy. Them go to bed, oh thank you, oh thank you. Oh what? I'm so glad I had this conversation with you. Oh, it's amazing. You got to bed with a headache. They go to bed with a smile. But through the power of love, sometimes you can say, boy, the headache worth it, because at least somebody's got some peace of mind, which is the most important thing, that peace of mind. Yeah. So this is what we're coming to the next. The fourth wonder of life is peace. Peace. Inner peace. A peace of mind. You know, sometimes things in life kind of get you down. Sometimes people do things that you don't want them to do. You show them your love, but they don't understand it. They take it for granted and they abuse it. Not intentionally, but unknowingly. You understand? So, for you to realize how important it is to have peace. Yeah? Sometimes if you're living next door to somebody who is noisy every day, and that one day is quiet, you know what peace is. Them people that who living in Palestine and all over the world and Iraq and all of these people who's living in the war and the bombs dropping down on them every day, them want peace. If there was a day that passed or a week that passed that there was no bomb dropping on them, do you know how they would feel? They would say that would be a great joy. Some people don't have no peace. Some people tormented. Do you know what it's like to go to bed, tossing and turning, can't get no sleep, no matter what you do? Some people smoke themselves to sleep. Some people drink themselves to sleep. Some people watch television till them eye can't open no more, because when they go to the bed, them can't sleep. But the Most I give His beloved sleep. That's the thing about it. The Most I gives His beloved sleep. So sometimes when you're going to bed and you don't get no peace, or you can't sleep, or you're a toss and turn all night, sometimes it's your conscience trying to tell you that you have done something that you need to resolve. You have sent there's something that you've done that you need to start taking a check on. You might not have noticed it. You might have said something bad to someone that day there. So sometimes when you're tossing and you're turning, just ask, what have I done today? Why can't I sleep? Is there something that I said to someone? Did I say something wrong? Maybe. I'm not sure. But sometimes it happens like that. And when you sit down and think, you say, you know what? It's true, you know. That man come up to me and asked me for a cup of tea, a pound, and I never gave it to him. Wow. You'd be surprised what comes up in your mind, especially when you do something wrong to yourself. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might be in pain and you don't know why you're in pain. Sometimes we cause these things to ourselves. Sometimes the things that we're going through is part of our childhood. Some of us still live in our childhood and don't even know it. You know what I mean? Some of the things we're doing now is something that we wanted to do from a child and we're living it out now. And some of the consequences and the negative things that's going on in our life, sometimes we're playing out our childhood too. Because sometimes the abused can be the abuser. You understand? So I overstand. So to get this thing what we call peace of mind, nothing on your conscience is free. You check yourself before you wreck yourself and realize that what you've done the best you can, but acknowledge your mistakes. Don't try and shove it under the carpet. I got through some things and some people do some things and I say, yo, me no business. I don't business. Because it's the time we're living in now. I got time. I don't have time for the time wasters. I wasted so much time. How much time have we wasted on people? How much? When I say wasted, I don't mean it in a negative way, but I mean how much time, how much of our time have we given to people? Quite a lot, some of us. How much time are you going to give to yourself? You have a 24-hour clock, which we call life. Yeah? From 12 to 12 is one half a day gone. And from 12 to 12 is the other day gone. So in life, when you check yourself, you say some of the youth them out there, they're just on the half a day or the 6 hours on the clock. When they might have a whole lot more to go. Some of them gone halfway and reach 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Them only have 11 hours left. When I say 11 hours, it could be 11 years. It could be doesn't mean directly 11, but it's just an example of how precious life is, you know. So in our life, how much of our time have we given to people, and how much time do you think we got left? You might not have a whole heap of time left. You might have a whole heap of time left. You don't know. But whatever you got left on this clock, I could look at myself and say, yo, we don't know some are gone past 12 o'clock already. We don't even know, say, if we're gone up to 7 o'clock and we have about 4 or 5 hours left upon the clock. We don't know. 4 or 5 hours could be 4 or 5 years. It could be 40 years. It could be 10 years. It could, how you want to judge it. But it's just a reference of time or a reference of a window that we can look at. And right now, we don't know, say, they're done half a day gone, easy. Some of we depend 1.5 days gone. So how much of this day, how much time that is left are we going to use to know who we really are? At least know who we are before we leave this earth. Know who you are before you leave this earth. Know who your people is before you leave this earth. Know who your creator is before you leave this earth. Get a peace of mind and know for yourself. If you don't know, ask the universe. You know what I mean? Because those are some of the important things in life. And once you know the answers to some of these things, you get peace. You know what I mean? There's a thing called repentance, yes? When you do a lot of wrong things, you have to make it right somehow. And if you can't make it right, just give it to the Most High and move on. Because sometimes you try to make it right and make it worse. Or make it left. You try to make it right, but you make it left. You never know. You know what I mean? So it's good to have peace. Some people go through spiritual warfare. And I have some sisters and brethren out there that are going through spiritual warfare and they don't even know that they're going through spiritual warfare. They got no idea. But you for tell them that, they ain't going to check it. You understand? So you just have to just ask the Most High to guide them and protect them, you know? So, fourth wonder of life is peace. Inner peace. And a peace of mind. Peaceful sleep. You know what I mean? fifth wonder of life. I will put it like this, yeah? Worshipping and praying. When I say worshipping and praying is a wonder of life, I'll give you an example. To look at the creation around you. The trees, the birds, the grass, especially when you're in the right environment, like if you're back home or wherever you are where the sun is there and you're picking the fruits off the tree and everything lovely and the seas there and you can hear the waves and all these things, you know. And to give thanks for experiencing this life that we're living in. To give thanks is a form of worship still. Because you're giving thanks to the Creator. You're giving thanks for the sun. You're giving thanks for the air. You're giving thanks for the water. Because water is one of the most important wonder of life because you can't live without it. See, that's all these things. Look at the wonders of life. The great wonders of life that we have, that the Most High has given us. And some of we ungrateful and don't even want to live. Some people want to take them life. How are you gonna? It's for you to take your life. I'm going to give a little message to the people them who consider taking their life. That doesn't resolve the thing. Remember me tell you this. It don't resolve the thing. And so the grace of the Most High will save you after that. If the Most High won't save you. I can't turn around and say if the Most High will or if the Most High won't. But the Most High has given you something called life. And if you turn around and say, you don't want that no more, then what else do you expect to have? If you don't want life, the only thing you can have is death. Life is light. So if you don't want that light that's within you, that the Most High has given you, that light that makes your heart beat, that light that makes you warm. People think that your blood up a rush around your body so at such a rate that you get hot. You could sit down still and get hot, but where's that heat coming from? You understand? Something for you to think about. Yeah. So worshiping and praying is a wonder. For me, it's a wonder of life, because when I want prayer, you can interject on somebody's behalf. You may have somebody out there that is not doing too well. You might have see somebody who's a junkie, or somebody who's been abused. You might hear of somebody going through these things. You know what I mean? Things happen to women that they don't say nothing to it. And since things happen to the man them, which they don't say nothing to nobody. You know? So, to have the blessing to know, say, a one can pray for somebody in need. Somebody could be in hospital and them sick and they need help and the doctor can't help them. But you have that gift of the tongue where you can speak to the universe and ask the universe to help that person. You can contribute in some way. You understand what I'm saying? Forgiveness is one of the great wonders of life. Yeah? What type of texting crew? Why I say forgiveness is one of the greatest wonders of life? Because sometimes we do a lot of things, you know, and we regret what we do. Sometimes we do something to someone and we regret it, you know. But do that person forgive us? We would love that person to forgive us. There's some people out there that you do something to, and you would love that person to forgive you, and you and them can be one again. Sometimes we have family members that we just want them to forgive with. Some of them won't. You understand? But to have that opportunity where you've done something to someone and to know that in their heart they forgive you, that's a load shed off for you. Because you have that same power too. You have the power to forgive as well. You know what I mean? You have the power to set that person free from whatever they've done to you. You know what I mean? A man, you know what I mean? A man can see a girl and box her, boof, and regret it. Now, the woman now is going to say, well, should she forgive him? Why should she forgive him? But when the man come to his senses and realize he should have never put his hand on the woman. Never. Because it will come back around one day, because your mother is a woman. Well, so one day in your life, you're going to realize certain things that we do, we want to say sorry. And just to say sorry and to be forgiven is a great burden lifted. It's like saving a soul. It's similar to saving a soul in a way. You know, I mean, if we can forgive the person, forgive them. You understand? Because at the end of the day, one day you may want someone to forgive you. So sometimes you mustn't hold it in because of selfishness. Sometimes sometimes say, I'm not going to forgive that person. But that means the only person who's affected by it is you at this point in time. It's hard to forgive some things. But when you can get that strength to forgive, it frees you. But there is some things. There is some things. Even if you do forgive, you don't forget. You can forgive and move on. You don't have to forgive somebody and say, yeah, I forgive you, me and you's brethren. You can say, then I forgive you. Go on about your business. Nobody talk to me again, though. You see me? Now done move it. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. You understand? You can forgive like that if you want to. But you have the Lord's Prayer. Some people condemn themselves with the Lord's Prayer and say, oh, Father, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Check what you just said. You said forgive. You're asking the Creator in the universe to forgive you the same way you forgive that person that done you something wrong. But you never forgive that person that done you something wrong. So that means the Most High mustn't forgive you, because that line there, you are saying, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive them. So if you haven't forgiven them, then you can't say that part of the prayer. Because that means, say, you're going to tell the Most High, don't forgive you, because you haven't forgiven them. So when you're praying these things, you have to kind of listen to what I said, because sometimes man put things in there for you have to kind of check the pathole them, because there's some pathole in the book, and some people fall in it. You understand? So that's that. So to give thanks for life, to give thanks for creation, to have the sun blazing on your face, to have water to drink, to be able to give thanks for life. This experience, don't bother take it too hard. It's an experience. That is a beautiful thing. It's otherwise known as free will. Free will. And that is the gift of the Most High. That free will. That ability to give thanks. That ability to communicate with the Most High, which we call praying. That ability to be able to be forgiven by another person for what we've done wrong to that person. Yeah? All right. So, we're talking about Babylon of the 7 wonders of the world. We are talking about the 7 wonders of life. Yeah? So, I reach up to number 5. Yeah? All right. So, we're going to play a tune. And, what type the text? I haven't even read that. No text. Let me see what the text says. Is your... Okay, I'll type the texting crew who missed the thing. Alright. She goes, I was waiting for you to say water. Water? Yeah. Water. 7 wonders of life. Water is one of them. Right? So I'm going to keep going over these things so you can understand how grateful enough of us are and don't realize there is wonders of life. Yeah? So, as we move, listen, Bless Radio. Bless Radio. Make we talk the thing. Oh yeah. 079 444 31366. Yes, you're through. Straight card. WhatsApp. What's this? What's that? Shout out the texting crew. Radio, talking about the 7 wonders of life. Yeah, man, I'm taking you through. Show a call each and every Friday. Yeah, till what's it called 10. With name, make we talk the thing. Right, yo, we'll see what the time set on Babylon. Funny clock, that is never the right time in the first place. Yo, we passed the time already. Right, don't worry about that. Make we talk the thing a little bit more. All right, so make we talk the thing. The 7 wonders of life. All right, so yeah, I haven't even played hardly any tunes today. All right. The experience of life, to be able to experience life, is a wonderful thing. Life is a serious thing. But if it get too serious, too heavy, then look at it as an experience. You understand? The scripture said the Most High won't give a man more than he can bear. But some people keep it real, man. Sometimes there's some things we're going that we can't take it. You know what I mean? But it's only through the grace of the Most High, which we call the Most High, the creation, the universe, that has pulled us through where we are, that we are here today. And it's such a wonderful thing that we can look back at our path, our journey in this lifetime. It could have been rocky. Not all of it is good. But there is some good bits here. And the thing about it is, my opinion, yeah, is that a lot of us chose to come here for this experience in the flesh, according to the flesh. A lot of us chose to come here. I know I chose to come here. I know that. I know I chose to come here. I chose to come here. Some of you don't remember, but some of you do. You understand? That you remember you chose to come here to have this experience. Yeah? So, that is, sometimes the experience is not good. Right? Not all of my message to be, oh. Yeah, the text, people. The text reads, not all of my message to be read out on air. Okay. I won't read it out then. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I hear you. All right. So, that's what it is. And I know you're going to say, but I just told you not to read it out and you read it out. I know. I just remembered. But make we talk the thing, man. Make we talk the thing. All right. So, yeah, man, to have the experience and to look back, some good, some bad, some sad, some happy, some, but it's an experience, And there's some good things that we've enjoyed and there's some things that we never enjoyed. But it's an experience. You know what I mean? How we grown from a child to where we are now and how we elevated and the knowledge that we've achieved and accumulated over these 24 hours on the clock that we have been given. and the things we've learned, the knowledge, the wisdom, the spirituality, you know what I mean? And knowing every year that passes, I say every year, we're getting closer and closer to the source. Like we want to touch it. Like we're just getting closer and closer. When you're a child, you don't even know about no source. You don't even know about no universe. But as you grow like a plant, like a seed, it grows and it's at the bottom of the earth and it's just in a plant pot. But it grows and it grows and it grows. And next thing you know, it's taller than the house. And it keeps on growing and it's beginning to realize the beauty of life. A tree knows the beauty of life. And when it acknowledges the beauty of life, it gives fruits. Yeah, it gives you fruits. You know what I mean? As an appreciation to life. You know, for the sun. Do you know that the tree, the plant, yeah, worship all the days of its life? Some people don't realize this, you know. Plants worship all the days of its. It bound to worship, and it bound to give us oxygen and all these things, obviously, yeah, and bear fruits. But if you look at the shape of a tree, yeah, if you put your two hands together, or your two elbows together, your two elbows touching, and then you've got your palms on your hands and you open them up, that is a tree. And if you stretch out your hand, that's what the tree is doing, giving praises every day of its life until some man chop it down and make some furniture. You know what I mean? Or a canoe or something. But a plant is born to give thanks and praises, to give oxygen, to give fruits. I don't see what they're taking from us, but they're there to give. And we are related to the plants and everything. We've got a lot in common. You know what I mean? But the plant, the trees give thanks and praises just by the shape of the tree. And when the plant opens up, it's like it's saying glory to the Most High. Glory to the universe. Thank you for your oxygen. Give me the energy so I can bear fruits. And then it bears fruits and we eat the fruits and we don't even ask the plant for the fruit. We just take it. Like the plant never worked for that. The plant worked hard to give you an apple, to give you a mango. It's not a simple thing. Can remember, it has to distill and clean up all the water what come from the sky into the roots. Filter it all out, go up the roots of the tree, through the stems and through the leaves and everything, and into the fruit, and then process that thing into a flower, and then that flower process and comes into a seed of a plant, and then that plant grows into a fruit, and then you see that fruit there, and in that fruit there is another seed for the generation to carry on. Yeah, and then you go up to the tree and you just pick the fruit and bite it and say, boy, that tastes good, didn't it? You didn't do nothing to contribute to the process of that fruit. At least say thank you to the tree. Ask the tree for the fruit. Don't just take it. It sounds strange. But I feel, say, trees are feeling, plants are feeling. They communicate. Anything that have life communicates. So if it communicates, why no we don't communicate with it before we just take the tomato, before we just take the potato out of it, or whatever it is, off the tree or off the plant? Why don't we ask for it? We you understand? Organic food right now is a valuable thing. You have any plant that's giving you organic food? Brethren, give thanks to that plant for providing you with at least something organic that is not GMO. Jeez. What a wonderful thing that the Most High has given us. Alright, so as I said, the trees worship the Most High. Yeah? You know what I mean? The mystery of the universe, the stars, the planets, all these things. You know what I mean? Plants. Everything I've told you that I told you. Wisdom. You know? That's basically more than the 7 wonders of life. Yeah, but I've given you the 7 wonders of life. Right? Which is the air that you breathe, the light, yeah. Most importantly, water. We say water. W-A-T-A, water. Yes, I went to my own school. Yeah, thank you very much. Water, W-A-T-A. Looking at your dictionary. Right. So, love. So, well, the air that we breathe, we have light, we have water, we have love, we have peace, we have giving thanks, you know, that is including forgiveness, you know what I mean? The experience of this life, hard or tough, is a wonderful thing, you know? So, and one more important thing, because I said the plants and everything, but one of the most important thing, which is the most, one also, very, very important thing, which is one of the most beautiful thing of life, one of the greatest wonder of life, it's Mother Earth. Mother Earth, the massive womb of the earth, that if you put a seed into it, it will bring forth life. You know what I mean? That's another great wonder of life. The earth itself. The dirt, the soil. You lot don't even know. Without that soil, you can't eat nothing. You don't get no food. The mountains, them are wonderful things. The sky, it's all around you. Create your own 7 wonders of life. See what is the 7 wonders of life for you. Yeah? So that is my show today. Right, I give thanks, and wow, what a talking thing. Make we talk the thing for real, you know what I mean? And we did, yeah. So we're gonna move on and play some tune, and I hope you kind of got something out of that, and may help you during your journey of life. You understand? So that's what it is. Make we talk the thing, you know. As I said, love is a powerful thing. Friends, me don't know about that, because you have friends and you're frenemy. You understand? Some friends come, some friends go. Some friends are with you for life. A true friend will stick by you through thick and thicker. You understand? That's a true friend. There ain't no thicker thing with a true friend. You understand? You just did it. That's it. You're there. There's no... that's it. You're just there. You're one. You understand? You're bonded as a brethren and a sister. You understand? No guy can't come between that, because the Most High has put you together for a purpose, to balance one another. When one goes down, the other one picks the other one up. And when the other one's down, the other one picks the other one up. It's balance. You know? All right. So people, make we talk the thing. Same time next week, 8 till 10. Yeah? And we give thanks to the Most High that we are able to talk the thing. I was supposed to talk about the King James thing and the black man in the Bible, but I have got that documented down to a T. You understand? From my research. But today we just attack off the thing. Right, so make we just go and show. Bless Radio. Make we talk the thing.
You're running and you're running, you can't hide. You can't hide from the pain and the suffering. I see you running and you're running, you can't hide.
Can't hide from the Most High.
Hide from the pain and the suffering.
Can't hide from the wrongs that you have done.
We got to stand up in unity.
What type Rasta Pasta, you don't know.
We give love to one another. Ooh, respecting your brother. See the children of the future. They bring us so much joy. So be kind and don't make them feel no pain. So be kind and don't make them feel no pain. Stand up and be strong. We are survivors of creation. Yes, it's true, our blood is red. see you running and you're running, you can't hide. You can't hide from the pain and the suffering. Seek and you shall find love inside your heart. Give thanks and praise for life, 'cause everyone's a star. So use it with wisdom, courage and strength, so we can share the knowledge with family and friends. But people killing one another, fighting with anger. War is not the answer. We're just killing our future. So be kind and don't make them feel no pain. So be kind and don't make them feel no pain. I see you running and you're running, you can't hide. You can't hide from the pain and the suffering. I see you running and you're running, you can't hide. You can't hide from the pain and the suffering. I see you running and you're running, you can't hide. You can't hide from the pain and the suffering. I see you running and you're running, you can't hide. You can't hide from the pain and the suffering.
Yes, people. So that's the thing. Yeah. So, what's the time? What's the time? What's the time? I got to check the time for the DJ. Right. So, that's what we're doing now. So, people are going to play this tune from the ABBA original. And I hope you enjoyed the little information today of the 7 wonders of life. You know what I mean? Obviously, we can't forget the Most High, you know. You know what I mean? Because the Most High is the one that gives us life within us, eternal. You understand? So don't forget that, you know what I mean? Woman who bring forth life, that is another wonder of life. A woman is a wonder of life. Let's say you must worship her, but she bring forth life. You understand? So, what a wonderful thing. Some people can't live with them. Some people can't live without them. But maybe next week I will tell you the secret of a woman. Right? Because I know so not only will need to know this. Yeah. What is the secret of a woman? Solomon was the wisest man, but he never know the secret of a woman. Alright. Hi. So, we now know. If you remind me next week, I will talk to you and tell you what the secret of a woman is, yeah? So you have to text it in next week, yeah? Because I'm not going to write it down. I'm not even going to remember to talk about the thing. But if you want me to talk the thing, we'll talk the thing next week. So I will tell you what the secret of the woman is. So what are the YouTube crew? Bless up for honor. You know what I mean? Thank you for your support and thing. And sister Dr. M-U-M-B-I. Mumbi. I say Mumbi, them say Mumbai. Yeah? Big shout to you, sister. Keep up the big time work, what you're doing. And hopefully she will be in, I don't think it's been next week, it'll be the week after, but she will be back in, she will be in the studio. You can talk to her yourself. What a wonderful, strong woman she is. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that all her children behave herself with fear and trembling. You know what I mean? The children. I'm not saying that she beat them, but boy, she's a strong woman. Definitely, you know what I mean? Spiritually, and she updid. You know what I mean? That thing, whatever you want to call it. So, I'm going to play you an ABBA original, which I said I was going to play the ABBA original. I got quite a few of them, so I didn't get to play all of them. I didn't get to play none of them, actually. So I'm just going to play this one. So big shout goes out to ABBA and all of the crew, yeah? Bless up yourself, yeah? And this one is not taken from any album. I'm just going to play this one. It's an Arn's thing still. Alright? ABBA original. So we zoom out here. And we give thanks and praise to the Most High for creation. Do good. And good will definitely follow you. Yeah? Do bad. And bad things will definitely follow you. Yeah? You do nothing. then nothing will do something with you. All right? Simple. This one from the ABBA original. Listen. Empress, yeah?
Jah created the universe, and all mankind must know its worth.
Yeah, for all those who know.
See the raindrops falling from the sky.
The 7 wonders of life.
It's about time you open your eyes.
Open your eyes and see the creation of the Most High within you and all around you. So smile and be strong.
And Jah descended for a reason, to water the trees that they grow.
7 wonders of life. Hear this.
Jah created the universe, and all mankind must know its worth. See the raindrops falling from the sky. It's about time you open your eyes. Give thanks and praise.
Yeah. And the last one for me for today, for tonight. So God bless you and guide you and strengthen you. Yeah. From this time forward and forevermore. I'm going to leave you with an Abba Shanti tune. What is Abba Shanti? Yes. No, it's not actually. This one is Akiti Roots. Yeah. All right. So, same kind of style. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Big up Abba for all of the tunes and that you've sent from time. Thanks. Give thanks. Anyway. Right. So, Raga D. I have some tunes for you, you know, to tear off your face today, you know. But true, so we'll talk about the wonders of life are kind of easy. But see, next week, I'm going to deal with the matter, deal with it proper. You understand? And that's all we do. You know what I mean? Yes. Yes, me true friend. Yes, me friend, me dead on earth again. Anyway, that's what it is, man. Friend for life, brethren. True, tick and ticker. Nothing now get thin. You understand? When it get thin, it get weak. You understand? So you can be with your brethren through thick and thin. When it thin, them can deal with it. Them don't need you. You understand? So you're there with them through thick and thicker. You understand? So what's up, my brethren? You understand? It's all good. Let's quick go through like this. Your guidance, sin. So do remember next week, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend of me. Make we talk the thing. Oh yeah, we got a guest coming in. Oh yes, we have a special guest are coming in next week, you know. Yes. So what's that, Raggedy? Bless Radio 079 443 6. Yeah. What's out of the first crew? Listen. So time my Empress, yeah, my spare ribs. You see what women sacrifice for woman, you know? A complete rib we give them, one complete rib, you know? I'm telling you, not even the Chinese shop I can come on this one, you know? Oh, spare ribs, we one rib shot. So woman respect that, okay? That's all I love. Yes, Rush Dragon, bless up. time. Oh, I didn't give you no mix today. Not even one. What a shame. So remember next week, you want to know the secret of a woman. I will tell you.